everyone, my name is Ridz. I am back today with possibly the last binder setup video before my BTS binder flip through. I might have an EXO video coming out next week, depending on how I upload the ones I'm filming right now, because I'm filming them in a bunch and then uploading a bit later. But yeah, let me get started. As you can see, there is a stack of PCs today. Okay, to start with, I guess I should explain what binder setup this is. This will be my DVD, Blu-ray, PC binder. And yes, I am attempting OT7.
Holy shit!
I don't know if I would say for all of them, but I have chosen most of them, really. Anything like PC sized, I think I am, and I've chosen like some of the non-PC sized, like what I wanted to collect specifically. So anyway, let me get started without too much delay. I do have some art prints in the binder today, actually. I don't know, it felt like when I went to Taemin's concert, we went for a cup sleeve and there was this artist selling prints and I got a bunch of them. I do actually need to place another order because they were missing or sold out of like some prints at that time. But I don't know, it's a DVD PC binder. This concert is how I ended up being a fan, and I just thought it would be nice to commemorate. I mean, this is the exact look that it happened with, right? So I do have I'm missing tape for this, but I'm gonna get that soon, and then I'm using them as like separators for different sections. But look at that, how majestic he looks. Anyway, to start with, and yeah, I'll link the artist below in the description. Here, tape will be here once I have his. To start with, I have the 2016 memories. So the first section will be memories, and then we'll go from there. But I am using an 8 pocket for now. If it drives me crazy, I might swap this out for the 10 pocket, because obviously having it in these sleeves, as you can see, the PCs will move around. I am already regretting this decision. This might not last long. Maybe not even until the binder flipped through. Actually, let's see how we want to arrange these. I may want these to be at the top. And then, yes, I do have a dupe. I actually have a couple of dupes that I need to sell for this, but actually, I'll probably start and end with the group and have the other ones in the middle. So you should not be here. I like the fact that Jin gets to be in multiple unit PCs. A brief sidebar here. I know I said that as a joke, but when I was editing, I saw that it was just Jin in all 3 subunits. That's repetitive, and my friend and I actually have a theory about this for HYYH. So if anyone wants to discuss that, please slide into my DMs on Instagram. Because I was gonna be like, oh, let me just do 3. I don't know what I was thinking, 3, 3, and something, but that's not how anything works. Again, I'm not intending on keeping this as a filler, but I have it, so I figured, why not? I don't actually like the way these are moving around. I may just swap it out even before this ends. But we'll see at the end on the flip through what ends up happening. For now, let me just put them away like this. There we go. That works. The Young Forever ones are at the bottom. I don't know, I might swap the order depending on how I feel at that point too. But for now, let's move on. I have a 2017 DVD. Obviously, 2017 Blu-ray is not happening right now. Those PCs, OT7, will probably be some of the last things I collect for my back collection, given everything. I will have, because you know, you have to manifest the things that you want, so I will have fillers for them, but we'll see. So there we go. That's the 27 DVD. I'm missing a couple, but hopefully I can have them soon. And then just fillers. Because like I said, 2017 Blu-ray is a pipe dream. But it'll happen because I'm manifesting it. You know? Maybe if I get like a really good bonus this year. But until then, these fillers will have to take that place. Next up, we have 2018 DVD. I am missing Jungkook and Tae. So you might ask, Ridz, what could have possibly possessed you to collect OT7 DVD PCs? And to that I say, is it more concerning if I say I made this decision completely sober and sane, or is it more concerning that I might be haunted? You know, think about that first. But I don't know, I genuinely do not have an explanation for it. I love DVD PCs. I've seen how OT7 collections look for these, and I just could not resist. So it's not like I have many hobbies anyway, so why not, I guess. There's the 2018 DVD, and then I have a singular PC for 2018 Blu-ray. Also pricey, not as bad as 2017, of course, but still pretty up there. So I don't have many of them. But maybe something I concentrate on this year, if possible. Also, I apologize if the lighting looks a little iffy. The sun may be setting, which it should not be because daylight savings are on and it should not set until like 7 something, but you know, who knows? Just because I started filming, it might have decided to mess with me specifically. But anyway, there we go, 2018 Blu-ray. Next up, we have 2019, which we start getting a little more reasonable with prices starting this year. The Blu-rays are still pretty pricey, but the DVD PCs are actually fairly decent. I think this is, well, I have 2016 completed. I was gonna be like, this is my first complete OT7, but I guess that's true. The 2016 PCs are unit PCs, so my first complete set of OT7. Again, I will scan or find scans of the backs of these cards to have fillers here. Obviously hasn't happened yet. There were, I think these came as like pre-order benefits, this PC, so I will just leave it here and then it'll peek through onto the front. How adorable is Tae's PC? I cannot. This Jungkook, at the very top of my wish list right now. That's Latte Jungkook. I've been looking for him for forever. I just don't find him for like what I would consider to be a decent price. He's overpriced as usual, but I refuse to, because I am collecting OT7. I have to really be careful with overpaying for stuff. So I might swap sides depending on which one I like, but for now, that's what I'm going with. And then, as I was saying earlier, because I have this in the back, this peeks through, I might put like a little like cutout or sticker or something here and let it show through. Next up, we have 2020. A little less exciting, I would say, although I love Jungkook's hair here. Never mind, I saw Tae's PC. I think thematically it's not like they're in suits, so It's not the most exciting of the sets, but cuteness wins. Oh, I do have this completed actually for OT7. Yay! I love how I'm discovering this along with you guys. But there we go. The backs of these are jarring. They're so bright. And then I know for sure I don't have the set complete just because I know which one I'm missing for this one. Once again, this is a POB PC, but yeah, I'm missing Taste. I think I have the rest of them. I think I enjoy the fact that, like, you know, for them, everything is like, the theme is so consistent with all the PCs. I do not have that with EXO, which drives me crazy. But I enjoy that, you know, putting them on one page looks great because they go together very well. Next up, I have 2021 DVD. I am missing a Jungkook for this. Hopefully I can acquire him soon-ish. I think I have the rest of them. I pulled Tae myself and bought the rest of them at some point. Once again, I started collecting these last year, I want to say. Like I grabbed whatever I found along the way, so I just waited until now to set this up, which is why it seems like a lot at the same time, but you'll see I have plenty of gaps in the collection still, and I obviously did it over many months, a year even. Next up, and the last of memories, unfortunately, Hybe, what the hell, like, why would you take that away? It was one of the best things, like, really unique and such a great idea. They could have done so much with the solo stuff too. So anyway, in this house we hate Hybe for making dumbass decisions. But here's the Blu-ray complete. Well, no, what am I? Here's the Blu-ray almost complete. I'm missing one. I'm missing my bias line for DVD and Blu-ray. Great. Okay. All right, so that's it for memories. Next up, I think we're gonna go into muster, but like I mentioned, I do have my dividers. So this time it's gonna be Jimin and Namjoon. I do have these in age order because for some reason Jin's like print back was different and I really liked it, so I want that to be the single one so that I can expose the back. Okay, we're starting off with muster. I think this is third muster. Yes, this is third muster because prior to that they do not have PCs from what I can remember. If they do, don't tell me. I'm sure the prices are astronomical, but from the templates, this is what I could find. So missing a bunch of them. I do not have a lot of these because originally I wasn't like the biggest fan of this look, so I was maybe not going to collect them, but let's put the fillers in and we'll decide later if we're gonna go that route. Next up for my Pride and Joy collection for DVD. This is technically what started it. You should have seen this coming because I had Jimin's PC of this, so I would have gotten the rest of them, which I'm attempting to do, but yeah, it's the FMV 3 DVD. I've shown you Jungkook's PC. I do not have Tae yet. Soon. And I think you've seen some of, I don't know if you've seen all of these, but you've definitely seen me put away some. I think you've seen these, this. But yeah, I am missing. I did buy Hobie, he's on the way. I should mark this. I have not done so, but Tae is one that I'm still missing. So I need to get him soon. Next up, a bunch of missing ones, but I do have a couple of them, so I have a page for it. not that that stopped me for 2017 Blu-ray. I guess that's a good thing to like have them in and ready to go. But it's the FMV3 venue PC. So I have a Jungkook and I have a Tay-Tay. I'm missing the rest of them, but hopefully I can get them at some point. So yeah, clearly still missing a bunch of the collection. I just wanted to set the binder up because I have a lot of them, and it just kind of felt weird to not have any, you know, not have the binder set up, I mean. Okay, next up I have a bunch of fillers for some reason, and I don't know why. I think, oh yeah, duh. I don't have many of the Fourth Muster DVDs. I only have the PC that I got with my own DVD. Again, these should not be as hard to find as they have been. I just refuse to pay a stupid price for them, so I'm waiting. Because these aren't as rare, I don't think. So I will not be spending fortune on them. And then very extremely exciting, I think I have the set complete, FMV4 DVD, which after the Flower Crown or whatever Crown PCs, these are a close second because they look absolutely adorable. And I am so happy that I have them complete. Just, I want to squish their cheeks. Anyway, it's done, it's complete. And then obviously we cannot move past without having a significant collection for Fifth Muster, because who would I even be if I didn't do it? Once again, missing a few of them, but I have a decent amount. So yeah, Tianjin I don't have yet. I will. The December Boys, hard to find apparently, but very adorable, very cute. Love the backs on these. And then we have FMV 5. I have a surprising amount of these because, once again, I don't know. I feel like there are some PCs that are like worth a certain amount that I grabbed when I saw them for that price anyway. And then there's some PCs like the DVD, Fourth Muster DVD that I was talking about, where I see them from time to time, but they're not the price that I would want to pay for them. So in a weird way, almost like these ones, I feel like I found for the price that I was willing to pay for them. That made absolutely no sense, but we move on anyway. I am missing a Namjoon. I need him. So if anyone has any leads, please let me know. But there we go. And then we go into the section that does not cost a horrendous amount of money because perhaps a little more widely available, which is the Suzu 6th Muster PCs. I am missing a bunch of them. I actually think I have a trade for Jungkook. I just need to grab it. The trade is with Denise. I keep forgetting to swap the PCs though, so I just need to remember the next time I go over. But there we go. Hopefully I can find the rest soon. I feel like the DVDs, the later DVDs and stuff where I'm missing a few PCs, I definitely want to complete those this year. And just in general, I guess, I know I usually stick to like themes, but I'm gonna have to start doing regular like binder updates post this probably. I'm not gonna wait for like birthdays and stuff like that. And if I do, it's probably going to be more for like their solo projects that I haven't gotten around to yet. How do you guys feel about that? Because I think it's going to be weird to wait for like birthdays because it's gonna be like so scattered. I've already done most of their setups except for Tay, which hopefully I'll get done this week. And then it's just going to be updates post that. I don't think I need to like wait for a special day to do it. So yeah, we'll see. But there we go. I'm missing a bunch here too. We'll try to track that down. And then we go to the regular like tour DVD and Blu-ray PCs. So we have Hobie and Yoongi. I love this one. Right. For this section, I don't have the fillers where I don't have a page for PCs where I have no PCs for that particular DVD. Maybe at the end I will, like by the binder flip through time, I will include those pages because I do have fillers that can go in there, but I don't know. I forgot to include them. That's the reason. Nothing else. Which is why I don't have a page for Wings because I don't have any Wings PCs yet. I am starting off with Love Yourself Soul DVD, and I think this is a complete set. And I was extremely surprised when I completed this set because I bought them like I said, one by one, and I hadn't realized I had everything. My sorting system is chaotic. No one wants to look at my like pre-binder, like official binder setup because I just put the PCs in like a setup bind or like a backup binder, I guess, anywhere. Like I don't put them next to each other. The only reason I found out that I was complete on this OT7 because I marked it off on my like wish list, and I was like, oh wait, everything's great. What? So anyway, there we go. And then next up we have Love Yourself New York DVD. So it's gonna be DVD, Blu-ray, and so on and so forth. So I don't think there was a Soul Blu-ray as far as I'm aware. So we're moving on into New York DVD. How many times will I say DVD in this video? So there we go. And then next up we have New York Blu-ray, which I do have a couple of PCs for. But for example, I will not have a page for Europe Blu-ray because hard AF to find. But I should have a page for it because I need to manifest those PCs. So I will be adding that page right after filming this video ends. There you go. Next up, we will have EU DVD, I think. Again, missing a bunch of them. I think I'm missing Maknae line for this one. Yep. I do have the rest. And then Speak Yourself, which we had filmed before, Mott's DVD. Again, this is the PC that I'm going to be trading for that Muster Jungkook. Just keep forgetting. But I do have a complete Mott's Blu-ray now. I think I was missing Tay for a while, which is why I hadn't put them away the last time. But we are complete on these. How exciting. Oh. I could actually put them in. There we go. Yay. Great. And then PTD, I put in a filler. I'm gonna find another one and go, like, because these are cheap because they came as OT7 sets. I'm just going to find an actual PC to be a filler. You've seen Yet to Come. I do have, I thought these were like the Korea ones, but they're not. Some benefits for Yet to Come, but they're PC size, so I'm putting them in this binder. Obviously, the mini tours for tour, etc. are in their own binders, so this binder will just have regular PC sized inclusions. I'm still debating if I want like anything else in here, but for now, this is all it will be. I'll insert like a little text about what these are. I can't remember. These were some movie benefits, but I can't remember exactly what ones. But there we go. Love that. And then we go into the last section, which will have Jin, like I said, to open with. And it's upside down, but it's their hands. And I just really like that art on the back. So there we go. To start with, I don't have these in order. Okay. To start with, we will have 2017 season greetings. I do have an OT7 set. I bought these as an OT7 set, so thank God these fit in. For a second there, I was concerned that they will not fit in a 9 pocket and would have to be 8 pocket, which would have been fine, but maybe it would have been better because the orientation would have been correct, but I don't know. Either way, you're a little screwed because there's like 4 vertical ones and 3 horizontal, so you can never win. Absolutely love this PC. Yoongi is doing the most, and I am all for that. Every time I see this PC, it reminds me of when he said like his mom was very fashionable and she used to dress him in like all sorts of cute clothes. It just reminds me of that for some reason. But there we go. And then I have 2019. I don't have all of them, but I have a few. I'm going to probably put like cardstock behind this eventually so you can kind of see those, but for now. I have Namjoon, Hobie, and Jungkook. The most adorable. Okay. You've seen me put these away before, so that concludes season's greetings. And then I have some season's greetings, and then I have like winter package PCs. Once again, these are like random and they were technically DVD, so I do have a complete set for this. And then last, but certainly not least, I have Now 3. Which is technically not seasons, but it is a travel thing with DVD. So I figured it would go here. And then obviously Now 1, those pobs or whatever they are super pricey. So I will never say never, but not right now. So this might be the only thing in here for a little while. Anyway, I can't believe my DVD PC binder is this thick. What the hell? But let me do a flip through. Cannot believe how thick this is, but okay. Let me start the flip through. this is the page that I'll pause on. Again, cuteness aggression. And I feel like I've explained enough why I love this, but I hope you enjoyed it. This will definitely be a binder that'll have slow progress, so don't expect too much here, but I'm glad I have like a place to put them away going forward. But yeah, hope you are having a good week. Yes, I will see you in a couple of weeks. With any luck, it'll be up at the end of this week with the binder flip through. Technically an annual binder flip through, I guess, definitely a fiscal year one, but for me it would be my first one ever because I've not done it before. So looking forward to that. Hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you have a great week. I will see you soon with a binder flip through. Bye.